mean, presidents and presidents and presidents have allowed our own backdoor to be taken over by Russians and Chinese and North Koreans, and there is Hezbollah and Iran, and finally we have a president that gives a damn. So he's going to use the power he's got. He had the power to arrest Maduro, the leader of drug cartels. He's able to take this sanction oil. He's doing everything he's allowed to do. I think it's great.
And what about?
We're going to hear what they have to say, but what I'm telling you is the Democrats are totally disingenuous about this. They actually, Joe Biden had a $25 million reward for Maduro to seek to be brought to justice. Democrats were saying that President Trump didn't do anything about Maduro just a couple of years ago, and he did. And so now we have a communist dictator that's not in power anymore, not sending criminals to this country, not flooding our country with illegal drugs anymore, and playing host to the Chinese, the Russians, the Iranians in our own backyard. So a president who's taking action, and the Democrats have nothing except complaining about what President Trump does.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, this really confirmed the things that's in the general, in the media and in the ether, that it was absolutely organized and very precise, and I guess they would describe its execution as flawless. And this wasn't some guys woke up in the morning and say, hey, let's shoot some shit up. Like this was incredibly organized, and they had a lot of intelligence, and they have the support of the nations in the region a while now too. So this was highly, highly organized, and I remain, in fact, if anything, it deepened my appreciation of our military and what they've accomplished for that. And
heard this heightened rhetoric from the Trump administration?
No, Greenland did not come up, and that specifically. For me, I think the ideal situation would be to purchase it. That's not a new conversation. For 80 years, America discussed acquiring it. I would never support invading Greenland.
Narrating. I think the next truth, Americans are safer. That we have removed a major drug lord. That Nicolas Maduro was a tin-pot dictator. He was not the legitimate president. We've removed a drug lord from one of the top 4 or 5 drug cartels out there, the Cartel of the Suns, and Americans are safer because of that. We lose hundreds of Americans every day because of drug poisoning. In my humble opinion, the greatest threat, the most immediate threat, I should say, to American safety and security is drugs. I think that Greenland, from a national security standpoint, can be vitally important to America, but I think that we can work this out without military forces. I think comparing Greenland to Venezuela is apples and oranges. As far as I know, there's no drug cartel leader that's under indictment in Greenland. So don't underestimate the importance it could be to America. We protect it. For all practical purposes, America is protecting it as it is now. So hopefully we can figure out something with the people of Greenland.
I know there are a lot of questions about Greenland. To invade Greenland and attack its sovereignty, a fellow NATO country, would be weapons-grade stupid. President Trump is not weapons-grade stupid, nor is Marco Rubio. That's all I'm going to say on Greenland, but there will be more to happen with respect to Greenland.